Hello, today is Friday, October 25th. This is another episode of Am I Doing This Right? I actually had a friend come visit me. I haven't seen him in a pretty long time, and he was in Nepal, and he's like, hey, I'm gonna come to Lumbini. I was like, okay, you'll have a place to stay and we can hang out. I was actually starting to kind of go into a little bit of a decline mentally. I was starting to kind of get stressed about the birdwatching club, and I was just having not a good couple days, and then he showed up, and it was really helpful. We had a good day yesterday. Did some touristy stuff in the beginning, and then I don't know, it felt really weird because I just haven't done any of the touristy stuff since I've been here. But it was really cool to show him around because I know the place, and it felt good for me. It solidified the fact that I'm familiar with this place now, or I'm getting familiar. Went and did some touristy stuff, saw some temples, and then we went and hung out with Mahesh. So I'm with Nate Kim, someone I know from high school. And when was the last time we saw each other?
I think Wegmans.
We went to like
2014 or something. So like a while ago.
Is it weird that like next time I've seen you has been in like another country?
It is a little bit. It's funny. I was thinking about because like I was like, oh, I'm in Nepal. I'm already so close to you. It was like a 7-hour bus ride to get here. Like I would, no offense, but I would not have driven 7 hours by bus to see you in America.
It's great friendship right there.
No, but seriously, right? It's just that it seems so much closer because we're here on the other side of the world.
So you like Lumbini so far?
I do, yeah.
Cool.
It's like, I think you said sleepy, which is like nice. Because it's such a big tourist destination. I was expecting it to be very packed with tourists, which it is, but it's also like its own town. You know,
yeah.
It's like still has like a local vibe. Yeah, I like it.
We just went around and saw temples today, and they were fine.
Yeah.
They're good. We're gonna go to the market soon and get some fish, I think, to cook for dinner. So that'll be fun. Teach you Nepali way dishes. I'm learning as we go too. I'm talking to you like I am the expert. I'm not. Yeah. I am not the expert. Nate, my friend, had a problem with his phone. Mahesh is helping Nate fix his earphone jack. Is that what's going on?
Yeah.
What's wrong with it? It's just rusty?
Yes. Maybe a water drop.
Yeah, I did drop it in water, so it's
You dropped it in water?
lucky, yeah. But it wasn't working before that, so I don't know.
Good thing we know Mahesh, man.
Dude, it's fine. I took it to a place in Chicago, and they told me it was like impossible to fix.
He's gonna do it. He's gonna get it. Just wait.
Really?
Yeah, or they said it would be like so expensive I should just buy a new phone. But I don't think that they knew what they were.
He's gonna fix it. Literally just
Maybe those guys just didn't know what they were doing.
replaced the earphone jack, and it's fine now. Works perfectly. Was it good? It just sounded fine?
Yeah, it was like normal.
What store did you go to in Chicago? Let's really rip on him.
It was like a 4.5, like.
Here in this shop, if customer is ready to pay, I can repair any kind of phone. It doesn't matter like how bad the condition is. Working?
Yeah. That's it, man. Chicago's finest. Couldn't do it. Yeah. That was like a 5-minute job.
And all the phones from Chicago.
Yeah.
Went to a market to get some food.
Big market, right?
This is huge.
Bigger than Lumbini.
This is the biggest, you said?
Yeah, in our area, it's only
रोटी पर मेरे हजर में नहीं खाना ये इमली का करके ना पड़े खाने का विधि देखिए ये है
That's what we came here for.
एक गिलास ठंडे का ये पानी और साहब के खाना खाने के बाद
I'm telling you.
What's this called?
It's called bunia.
Bunia.
Local language. It's a flour and the cover is brown sugar.
Looks like a French fry though. It does. It looks just like a French fry. Tastes nothing like it. You want more? We cooked some food. We had a good night last night. We hung out with some of Nash's friends and ate some fish. It was really good.
This is the from female eggs
Yep.
and the male one.
All right.
You can understand.
That's all I need. And watch some firecrackers too because the festival season is now, and Diwali in India, Tihar in Nepal, and that is a 5-day festival, so that's starting up. So watch some fireworks go off, and that was a good night. Yeah! Yeah! I see it. I see it going, but it's not going very quickly.
Maybe till 100 or something. Oh, fuck, man. This one fogs my ear.
I got to talk to him a lot about his time. He did Peace Corps in Liberia for 2 years. He was like the best person to talk to. I can't think of like anyone else that would have been better to talk to about my stresses about trying to volunteer and staying in another country and trying to help out in some way and what that is like. Yeah, he really helped me feel a little bit better about some of the things that I was having concerns about, like am I doing enough? And he talked to me a lot about what they talked to him in the Peace Corps about. They told him in the first 3 months, just learn the area, try to figure out how to live, talk to people, get familiar with people, build relationships in that first 3 months. And that made me feel so good because I've been here for a little more than a month and I don't feel like I've done a ton, but when he said like start learning about stuff, I feel like I've learned a lot. So that was it was nice to have that confirmation that I'm okay and I'm on the right track. I was asking him about like, oh man, like, and I'm trying to figure all this stuff on my own, and like, what if I don't figure something? What if it takes forever to figure something out? And he's like, you know, if it takes that day to figure out how to get something, that was a good day and you did it. That was that day, and take that as a win. This stuff takes time, and I'm in such a mindset of rushing things because that's just how I've lived most of my life. I feel like I'm like pulling away from one way of living into another way, and I'm in the in-between period, so it's very challenging, but I think I'm getting out of it, which is good. I'm getting out of that way of living and moving into this different way, but it takes time. Biggest takeaway from being with him is that don't be so hard on myself about things and really try. That the things he took away the most from his time, his stay, was the relationships he made with people, and he kind of learned what it means to be a helpful person in another country, and sometimes it's not just buying stuff for people. He's opened my eyes a little bit about volunteer work, and it's been really helpful to have him. I don't think I could have had a better person come visit me at this time, so it's really weird that that was the case. It's cool because I'm talking to someone who's out of it now, so he kind of knows what's going on, and he knows where I'm at, and he's saying things. He's like, this is gonna sound crazy, but you're gonna want this, and you're gonna like feel this way. Yeah, it's been nice, and so I really appreciate that he came. Even if he was gonna come at like anyways, I'm just happy that he came to see me, and I'm really thankful for that. And he had a good time. He loved it here. He loved all the people. So that's my story for this week, and tune in next week for another episode. I look really pale. I'm okay, I promise. I think it's the lighting. Tune in next week for another episode, and yeah, I'll see you later.